Whereas paying attention to your breath brings you right here into the present moment. Good morning, everybody. My name is Amy. This is Mystic Fitness Power Yoga on Saturday morning. Hope you had a fantastic week and that you are ready for an awesome weekend. We're starting today's power practice by lying down, flat on the floor on our backs. We have our heads facing the front of the back. We've allowed our arms and legs to just be held up by the earth, our heads cradled by the earth. And right now we're just placing all of our attention on our breath. That's how you stay in the present moment. Just pay attention to your breath. Breathe emptying out your belly and emptying your lungs. Inhale belly, inhale chest, exhale belly, and exhale chest. Find the peace and calm that reside within you. You don't have to find them externally. And just ride your breath. Inhaling and exhaling. Come back to this beautiful place at any point during our 75-minute practice. If things get too hard or you just want a break or you just need to reset and refocus on your breath, this is always here for us. You can do it on any floor, anywhere, outdoors, on a field, indoors, in your house. It's a luxury to always have the breath. We're going to add a little movement now. Bring your knees up in the air and put one hand over each knee and start to stir your knees, circling them towards your chest and away from your chest, opening and closing your legs. And then changing the direction. Let's start with wind removing pose. So bend that right knee, interlace your 10 fingers. Two inches underneath your right knee. Use the biceps to help squeeze the thigh to the right of your rib cage. I'd like to add a little functional movement here once you get a good squeeze in. Straighten that left leg and pick it up softly to the sky. And then let it lower down. And just try this a few times. And the next time the left heel is on the floor, we're going to tap it outward. So tap it out an inch, out an inch, out an inch. And then tap it right back in. Tap, tap, tap. And one more time, tap it out, out, out. In, in, in. Let's raise that leg one more time. Up and down. Good. And switch out your legs for me. So we'll straighten the right leg, bend the left knee, interlace your fingers and squeeze. Bringing your thigh just to the left of your rib cage. Use your bicep strength and squeeze. Enjoy that. And then just slowly raise your right leg up and down and up and down. One more time. We'll tap our right heel out to the right 3 times. Good. Let's raise the right leg one more time as we squeeze that left thigh and down. Release your left leg out. We'll breathe in and bring your arms way up over your head. Stretch out super long. Pull your belly in and down. And let's rise up slowly to a slow Pilates roll up. Take your sweet time. Good. Reaching for your feet. Just give those hamstrings a good old stretch. And we'll spin to face each other. Okay, so we'll all face each other and start our practice with the sacred sound of Om. So just find your turn, and we all face the inner hub of the yogini circle, yogini circle. Cleansing breath in and out, followed by breath in the sacred sound of Om. So next breath in. Enjoy your practices. How about making a full spin now to face the front? Yeah. We'll take that right knee again, okay, or the right shin, and this time you're just going to sit upright. Okay, still interlacing those fingers over the shin. Good. What I'd like you to do is really lift up from the lower back, okay? So avoid sinking into it. And let's just lift up nice and strongly. To give the neck a nice little twist, look over right shoulder. Look over left shoulder. Good. And look back to center. Switch out your legs for me. So the right leg extends and the left leg comes up. Squeeze. Finding that nice tall back. This leg acts as a nice brace, but I want the muscles here to remember this for future sitting. Lift up, rib cage above the hips here. Look over one shoulder and look over the other shoulder. Good. We'll release the leg and we'll just place the soles of our feet in front of us. There's a bend in the knees. And sit back a little bit. I'm going to grab my block. I'm going to take some Russian twists here. So this is my essential uh, package when I take yoga. 2 blocks and a strap I like to have. All right. Russian twist, your feet are on the floor. You can grab your paddle. And if you don't have a block, the paddle looks like that. Yeah? Here we go. I'm just going to twist a little. And this is just kind of waking up the obliques. You travel at your own pace. Awesome. We don't have to do a lot. You just have to wake these little muscles and cells up. Next thing we're going to do is just hold on to those big toes with your fingers. And it looks harder than it is. One foot comes up and the other foot comes up. And before I ever did this, I thought I could never do it. There you go, Nora. Good job. And then you want to work on the flatness of your back. So try not to sink into lower back. These are good. Beautiful. We have a side mirror here so the students can check out their side view. What I'd like you to try to do now is let go of the feet and keep them floating. Boat position. Good. Now boat, you can anchor the boat with hands behind you. As you saw earlier, you can anchor the boat with feet on the floor. You can straighten legs. You can hold the backs of your thighs if you wish. And or you can take the Russian twist paddling in boat. Take it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work, everybody. Okay, let's make the diamond shape and just relax here. I also like reverse tabletop here with soles of feet on the floor. Point the fingertips inward toward your heels. And just some gentle presses up and down and up. If you've got good dexterity, you can slide those hips closer to your hands as you come down. Up and then down. Up and then down. Nicely done. Bring your hands a little further back behind you. Actually, come on your elbows. Come on your elbows. Yeah. And we're just going to raise one bent knee in the air. And we'll change that out. And just take some running in air here. Here we go, guys. 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25. 20, 15, 10, 5, and 0. So that's great. At first you thought, oh boy, Amy's getting easy on us, right? But toward the end, did you feel it in the thighs and the hip flexors? Okay. Now we take away the leaning back on those elbows. And now you come down and you use your core to keep the upper body slightly raised. Hands are behind the occipital region of the head, so where skull and neck meet. And that's where you want to keep this, okay? Pay attention to your belly. And here we go. Taking it 30. 20. Now you can bring opposite shoulder to opposite side to really make this challenging. 10 left. Someone's doing a bicycle. I love that, Nora. And 0. And you did great. See how you can gradually build into harder and harder core exercises just by beginning with some simple movements. Squeezing your shins and then taking your hands and placing them underneath your tailbone. So a little pressure on the tops of the hands to cushion the tailbone. This is a beauty. We push our heels up, straightening our legs. Flex your feet, lower legs down slowly. When heels are 1 inch off the floor, knees pull in, heels push up. Take some leg circles here. Very nice when you cushion your tailbone with your wrists. Go nice and strong and slow, they say. What I'd like you to do is next time the legs drop, the left leg stays down and just the right leg works. And to help with the lower back, we're going to open the right knee out to the right the next time the knee bends, knee opens, and then we push down the leg. So some beautiful lateral leg circles here. Okay, nicely done. Rest the right leg. And we're just going to raise and lower the left. Or lower and raise. Feel your muscular strength building. Now we take the lateral circles, knee out, straighten leg, rotate it in. Building muscle strength here. Building the functional movement and the range of motion so that we're ready for anything. Good. And release it down. Get your hands out from under you. Don't worry, we'll be doing plenty more core work as we progress. Pull your arms up over your head, stretch long. Big, deep inhalation, guys. As you exhale, find your way back up to seated. We're going to turn. Excuse me, I don't think you need to turn, but you will find your tabletop position. Hands on the floor, grounded. Hips above knees. Start with the tops of your feet on the floor here in tabletop. We'll inhale into cow. We'll exhale, tuck and round. Cat. Take some of these. Inhale, arching and curling. Arching and curling. One more time. Okay, and then we find the neutral spine. All right, weight goes into left knee, the right leg steps back, so the foot is on the floor at this point. You can push your heel forward and back, just stretching your hamstring a bit. What I'd like here is when you're in neutral and center, you'll raise the right leg. You'll bring your right knee to your chest. You'll push the right leg straight back, and then you'll bring it down. Okay, let's try it again. Up, in, out, down. Up, in, out, down. Take some of these. Remember, the right hip bone points to the floor. The inner right thigh lines up with the midline of your body for this entire functional movement. Option here to add the left arm. Can you do this with left arm floating? Requires much more core control. You may find yourself trembling. Option to bring the left elbow in when you pull that right knee in. The arm can replicate the movements of the leg as well, so that when right foot drops, left hand drops. But I don't want to impose too many coordinated movements on you, so you do what feels right. Okay, guys, let's try the other side. Okay, so right knee comes in. Take a big breath in and out. All right, y'all are starting already. That's great. Left leg extends. Just push your heel forward and back. Stretch that hamstring. We're just going to start with the leg, okay? So first lift. Draw it in. Kick it out. And tap. Up. In. Back. Tap. Take some of these at your own pace. One more. Now we're going to try to add the right arm if that's available to you. And option to draw that right elbow in. One more. Good. I'm bringing my right hand down. I'm bringing my left knee in. I'm going to try to alternate these, okay? So right leg back, right leg up. Right knee in, right leg out, down, knee. Try the left side. Right side. And left side. And that is more than enough. Open up your knees, take it back, child's position. And you might like to just kind of move your chest to the right a little and to the left a little. Even circling the hips a bit, if that feels okay for you. We're going to take it up a notch, really work that core. We've been doing this posture for about 2 or 3 months now, and I just love it, and I hope you guys do too. Coming into your tabletop position. We inhale and arch for cow. We exhale, curl, cat. Tuck your toes under, lift your knees for bear pose. Step your right foot back, step your left foot back, high plank. Hold your plank or option to chaturanga and reverse push up. And then the right foot comes back and the left foot comes back for bear. Knees come down, tops of feet flat on the floor. Inhale, we arch. Exhale, we round. Flat back. Tuck your toes. Pick up your knees. Left foot steps. Right foot steps. High plank. Option to take chaturanga and reverse push up. Left foot steps back, right foot steps back, bear, knees drop, tops of feet flat on the floor. Inhale, we arch. Exhale, we round. Flat back, toes tucked, bear pose. Right foot steps, left foot steps, chaturanga, reverse push-up. Right foot steps in, left foot steps in, knees down, tops of feet flat on the floor. Last one, students. Arch, round, flat back, tuck toes, knees lift, left foot steps, right foot steps, high plank, chaturanga, and step it back in. Yeah, you guys did great. Good idea. I got some wrist stuff for you, don't worry. You're going to sit back. I'm actually tucking my toes under to stretch my feet a little, but if that's not comfortable, tops of feet can be flat on the floor. You can also sit on a block anytime you wish, okay? I actually like to do this in marriage proposal, so let's get that right foot in front of us for marriage proposal. This is called halo, and I'm in love with this posture. If you have a block, it works best. Okay, if you don't have a block, you're going to magnetize the wrists. You're going to make sure that all around the wrists never separate. Okay, this is magnetic wrists, and you can move your hands any which way you want, but they never separate. They roll around each other, which is really super fun. If you have the block, though, I'd like you to try to use the block. You start halo with your block or your magnetic wrists in front of your heart. And then pick them up. And you're going to make the largest circle possible once around your head and twice around your head. Now try to keep the torso steady though. Okay, I love this kind of hippie child thing that we do, but this is really for the strengthening of all of this, the pecs, the obliques, the triceps, the biceps, the shoulders. So to strengthen that, you really want to, Michelle, try to keep that torso just right on top of the hips. So this is all just for this material. And if you're really true to it, you're really going to feel the muscles that we're trying to work here. That's one. And that's two. And after twice, then you bring it down. Okay, and then back up the opposite direction. Double halo. And bring it down. Now, thank you for doing it the way I recommend. Now, if you want to add all that hippie stuff, feel free to do it. I just really wanted you to feel the muscles that I'm trying to target here. Yeah. So remember, it's double halo, and then back to your heart. Now we try it one more time. Double halo. And back to your heart. And just to even things out, bring that knee back. And take your marriage proposal on the left side, right? Here we go. Start at your heart. Double halo. Breathe. All these muscles are what we use a lot in downward facing dog. All of this matter here. So to work them this way is really, really empowering. One more time, guys, okay? not easy, is it? No, not at all. Okay. Bring that knee down. Let's bring our hands down. Tuck your toes under and find your downward facing dog and tell me how those muscles feel. Start to walk your dog, pressing one heel at a time into the ground and bending one knee at a time. Stay connected to the breath. Okay, students, bend those knees, look forward, prepare for flight. Walk or hop your way back to a forward fold. Hands on the shins, flat back. Pull forward with the crown of your head. Inhale. And exhale, forward fold back again. Press into the feet. Inhale, sweep up and rise. Exhale, prayer hands to your heart center. Ground yourselves here. Are you still paying attention to your breath? Let's flow twice, okay? So inhale, sweep up. Exhale, forward fold, draw down. Hands on the floor, inhaling, halfway lift. Step or hop back to that plank. We're going to hold our plank. Hold it 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll forward on your toes. Bend at the elbows. Elbows curl inward. Upward facing dog. Downward dog. Breathe in and breathe out. Second set, prepare for flight. Look forward, walk or hop your way. Inhaling, flat back, hands on shins, and exhale, fall forward. Raise it up, students. Circle, sweep, and rise. Exhale, prayer hands to heart center. Breathe in and out. Inhale, raise it up. Exhale, draw down. Hands on floor, flat back, inhaling. And step back to that high plank. We hold it. Now, if plank holds are not your thing, please drop your knees. Just as good to be in tabletop. 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll forward on the toes. Elbows squeeze in and bend. Low plank. Inhale to upward dog. And curl the toes under. Downward facing dog. Big breath in. And breathe it out. Great job, guys. Let's get that right leg up. Bend the knee, open the hip a little. And then please reposition so that the right hip points at your mat. Flex your right foot. Curl the thigh in underneath your chest. And step carefully. We'll start with runner's lunge. If you have blocks, you can bring the earth closer to your hands. Crown of head pulls forward in your runner's lunge. Parlaying runner's lunge into crescent lunge. Okay, so press into the feet, use those strong legs, and find your crescent lunge. I like to take woodcutter here. So the hands come into prayer. Above your head, find that stretch. Inhale and rise. Exhale and cut wood to the left. 2 more times. Up and down. Up and down. Now this time we rise up. We're going to cut the wood to the right. So come on down to the right. Open the right arm. Side twist. Good. Back down and back up. Twice more to the right with the twist. Cut the wood, open up, close, and lift. Once more. Good. Landing in crescent lunge. This might be a little bit harder, but I'd like 2 halos in your crescent lunge. So either grab the block or bring the wrists together for magnetic wrists. Start with block or magnetic wrists at heart. Secure the inner thighs. Excellent, Michelle. Strong, powerful lunges here. And you're going to halo. Once. Twice. Halo to heart. Second set, opposite direction. Once. Twice. Halo to heart. You guys rock today. You're going to push off with that back leg, okay? Find your airplane position. Fly high. 2 more breaths here. The dismount from this posture is to standing knee, so pick that left knee up, raise those arms. These are beautiful. Take that left arm under the right. Cross those elbows, cross your wrists. Eagle. Left leg up and over. Focus. Nest your eagle. Fly that eagle. From eagle to airplane, open those wings. 2 breaths. 1 more breath. Crescent lunge position. Crescent lunge, we take 3 woodcutters to the left. Here we go. Inhale. Cut that wood. 1, chop. 2. 3. Crescent lunge proper. Bring the hands together. Woodcutter to the right with the twist. 1. Open it up. Close. Crescent lunge. Second set. Third set. Finish it off with your halo. Hands to prayer. Magnetic wrists or block. 1 circle. 2 circles. Hands to heart. 1 more time. Opposite direction. Awesome job, guys. Runner's lunge. Sweep that right leg back. Hold that plank. Hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Chaturanga Vinyasa. Inhale, up dog, down dog. Breath in, breath out. Let's take that left leg up high. Bend the knee, open the hip. Then point the front of your hip to the ground. Flex left foot. Curl the thigh underneath your rib cage. And step left foot. Runner's lunge on the left. Draw the inner thighs toward each other. Strong foundation. And then lift up to crescent lunge proper on the left. We'll take 3 woodcutters to the right here. Here we go. 1. And lift. 2. 3. Crescent lunge proper. Woodcutter to the left with the twist. Here we go. 1. Open. Close. Lift. 2. One more time. Good. Let's take those magnetic wrists. Halo. 1. 2. Hands in prayer. Pick it up. Opposite direction. Beautiful. Find that flight. Crown of head pulls forward. 2 breaths here, please. Nice work. The dismount is to standing knee. That right knee lifts. Arms above you. Stand strong. Eagle. Right arm sweeps under. Right leg high up and over. Find your eagle. Soar high. Nest it. Fly it. Open it. Airplane. 2 breaths. Land in your crescent lunge proper. We'll take the woodcutters to the right. Here we go. 1. Here we go. 2. Here we go. 3. Woodcutters to the left with the twist. 1. 2. And 3. And finish off the beautiful sequence with your final halos. Hands to heart. Hands lift. And change the direction. Runner's lunge. Hands on the floor. Left leg sweeps back. There's your high plank. Hold it. Breathe. One more breath. Roll forward on your toes. Squeeze the elbows in and bend them. Upward dog. Downward dog. How are you guys doing? Pretty good? Everybody still alive? Once you walk forward or hop, however you want to get there, grab your drinks. So, full workout for all of this stuff here today, huh? Really, really good stuff. We're going to work the core a little more and then get into some deep stretches. I'm not really sure to drink this with the mic on, but I'm going to give it a try. I'll mention, guys, starting Monday, May 31st, we are outdoors Monday, Wednesday, and Friday mornings at 9 a.m. So Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday we'll meet in here, but Monday, Wednesday, Friday we meet out at Victory Field. We'll still be filming every day. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday will be the beautiful outdoor scene. I'm really looking forward to it. Welcome aboard Cheryl Jones in the corner. She's going to be teaching Wednesday mornings. I love her classes. I love her. So please, please come. You will absolutely love the classes. I'm so honored and excited. And we always have Deba on our staff who has just kicked in from day one with classes here and classes there, and she's beautiful and exquisite as well. So thank you, Miss Deba. We're just so lucky. You know, everyone says, how did you make it through COVID? But I got to tell you, we got some of the best gifts out of COVID because we learned so much. And our family just got this much tighter and closer together. And that was really valuable. You can't put a price on that. Okay, so it sounds to me like there's a little more abs coming. What do you guys think? Let's do it. All right. That way, when we go back to our barbecues tonight, we'll like feel, you know, so good. All right, we're going to lie down. I'd actually like to return to this one that we talked about earlier. So your options are elbows under shoulders to prop yourselves up, and you take that little run in space. Okay, if that's not doing anything for you, you remove the elbows and your hands take place behind the head and you lift that way. And if that's still not enough for you, then you bring opposite elbow, or rather opposite shoulder to opposite thigh, and work those obliques in there. But sometimes, even when you think something is not producing an effect, a desired effect, it actually is. But you don't know till later. Breathe. And then another one that's really nice that will work well with what we've done so far is to lie all the way back, put your knees above your hips, and push your thighs away from you. So intra-body resistance here. Hands push the thighs away and the thighs push the hands away. Thighs are right above the hips, so there's a 90-degree angle here, and the muscles are reinforcing that angle. Now, keep your right hand on your right thigh, push it away, keep that resistance on the right side. Extend left leg, extend left arm, and we touch and we lower. So take some of these. And let's try the other side. So left hand holds that left thigh away. Right leg extends, right arm extends, and we tap. An option here to alternate. So tap, lower, switch out. Tap, lower, switch out. Very hard to do this. Tap, lower, switch out. Those switch outs are hard because you've got to maintain the integrity of the hand on the thigh. Okay, lay out nice and long. Y'all did it. Stretch. Breathe. I like to take a banana pose here, okay? So this is a fantastic posture. Push your hips over to the right edge of your mat. And then your feet come to the lower left corner of your mat. And then your arms and your shoulders to the upper left corner of the mat. Now the trick here is make sure both shoulders and both butt cheeks are flat on the floor. Do you feel that stretch, that beautiful juicy stretch all along the right side of your body? These look good. Judy, if you can, your right foot moves to meet the left. Yeah. Okay, but you can't. Yep. Forget it then. It was perfect where it was. Yep. Yep, I gotcha. Spend some breath there in banana. And then switch out your sides. Okay, so hips will come over to the left edge. And the feet come to the right, lower right corner. And the upper body to the upper right corner. Breathe. One more breath. Okay, my darling yoginis and yogis, take it back to center. We're going to finish this up with just one final ab set. So, yogi's choice. Shoulders above elbows if you want to be leaning back on that run. Or hands behind the skull. Or shoulder to elbow. If you want to work those obliques in. Or you can return to what we did at the start of class if you wish, Russian twists. Or boat rows. Or hands underneath tailbone, where you raise and lower your legs. taking one leg at a time. Finish it up. All right, give yourselves a hug. Squeeze the thighs, pull your shins down. You did it. Take those knees and drop them both to the right. Maybe look over left shoulder, spread your arms apart. Let's bring the knees back to center. Give them a little squeeze. Stack them up and over to the left. Guys, look over your right shoulder. Find that twist. Okay, let's bring those back to center. Taking a pelvic tilt here. Arms are at your sides. Tailbone pulls toward back of room. Pubic bone toward the front. Tilt your pelvis. Press into your feet. Use the strength of your hamstrings to raise your hips. Bridge. You can lower that bridge one vertebra at a time. Try to raise that bridge again. You're going to walk your right heel away from your body 1 inch, left heel away from the body 1 inch, right heel away from the body 1 inch, left heel away from the body 1 inch, and one more time, right heel 1 inch, left heel 1 inch. So 6 steps away from you without letting those hips droop. 4 steps in, right heel in, left heel in, right heel in, left heel in, without letting those hips waver. Let's walk out again, 6 steps. Take it at your pace. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4 in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's take one more walk across that bridge, okay? Step, 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 and 4 steps in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fantastic. Lower that bridge carefully. Place your right ankle over your left thigh, figure 4 here. If you've got your block, you use it to press your right thigh away from you. Otherwise, just gently use your hands. Take some deep breaths here. Take that leg configuration, drop it over to the right. So basically your left thigh comes to the inside of your mat and your right ankle weighs down your left thigh. All right, loves, take it back to your center. Change out your legs. So the right foot is on the floor, the knee is bent, left ankle over the right thigh. Squeeze that thigh away from you. Breathe. Stay in this beautiful moment that we're sharing. Pay attention to your breath. And take that leg configuration and please allow it to drop to the left. This way your left ankle will be weighing down your right thigh. I'd like to do something a little different at the end of class here. I'd like to bring ourselves back up to center. You can stir your knees, drawing them towards your chest and away from your chest, opening and closing the thighs. Hold your shins, You can rock back and forth, the ultimate goal being standing facing the front. So however you want to get there. Some of the youngsters can hop right up. Let's finish up our beautiful practice with tree and Shavasana. Ground yourselves, shoulders relaxed. Find your grounding. With all the work we did, this might feel really, really easy. Let's see how it feels. Weight will go into left leg and bend the right knee and open and close the thigh. Let's drag that right heel up the left leg. And play with your tree. Maybe with all the halo we did, you take a halo tree. Really testing the stability of your core. Yes. We have such a gorgeous crew in the studio with us. The energy is absolutely brilliant here. One more breath. And tree release. Let's try the other side, okay? So weight plants in that right foot. Open and close left thigh. Set the left tree leg in motion. Place it. Find any movements. One more breath. Lovely. Tree release. All right, loves. Take it down to your mat. Shavasana. Your head will face the front and your feet will face the back, lying on your backs. Welcome to sneak a little waterfall in there before your Shavasana with the legs up in the air. Letting blood come down to the heart and the head. This might be the last time you'll do this today, so let gravity help you direct some blood flow to the heart and the head. Rest of the day you may be standing or sitting. Okay. So while the students in studio are in waterfall and Shavasana, I will sign off with you guys at home. Thank you for watching. We've been live streaming now for 14 months, and I think we're going to continue. Every day at 9 a.m. And send your comments, your likes, whatever it is you want to send us. So thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you tomorrow with Dima. And again, beginning Monday, May 31st, we'll be outdoors on Victory Field. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Have a beautiful weekend. Namaste.